Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. You know what time it is. It's Babylon 5 time. And today we're watching Season 2, Episode 17. I think I have this right. In the Shadow of Zahadam. I'm sure I'm wrong. It looks right. I don't think I am, though. Friends, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time to board Babylon 5. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like earlier in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And if you're not a fan of Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, all that is then and this is now, and now it's time to inhale that new star smell as we watch Babylon 5 Season 2 Episode 17, In the Shadow of Zahadam. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction, and away we go. Right into it. Waste no time, Babylon 5. You need to give me some type of cardiac event at some point, so.
No can do. Captain's orders. They don't leave until they're fit to travel.
Chief, I understand how he feels. You see them come through here, you can't help but feel for them. But we're swamped.
We're running out of room.
Please talk to him.
Jeff's doing a great job. I know it's a small role, but... Son of a bitch.
He was recalled to Centauri Prime for consultations about the war effort.
And how is your war going?
Why do you ask me questions when you already know the answers?
Veer!
Here, sit.
Careful, Veer.
Sit.
Oh, I wish he would have stayed standing. That would have been so cool.
You don't like me, do you, Veer?
No, not at
I
all.
find this surprising. After all, my associates and I are doing everything we can to help your people reclaim their place in the galaxy. I sent for Ambassador Malari. But you're here, he's not, and it can wait. If restoring the Centauri Republic means nothing to you, what does?
Don't tell him,
What do you
Veer.
want?
No, Veer, don't tell him.
I'd like to live just long enough to be there when they cut off your head and stick it on a pike as a warning to the next 10 generations that some favors come with too high a price. I want to look up into your lifeless eyes and wave like this. Can you and your associates arrange that for me, Mr. Morton?
Veer! Careful.
Here's the information Ambassador Malari asked for. Give it to him when he arrives.
Oh my God, Veer, you are rising the charts for me.
Mr. Morton.
Wait, wave to him. Yeah, baby! Oh my God, Veer. Veer.
Captain, you got a minute?
Yeah, sure.
Best Veer scene. Best.
Situation again. Look, you got to give me some discretionary power on
I
the
know.
injured.
I thought we could handle it, but they're
I hate Morden. God, I hate that guy.
light cases get first aid only, then load them on the first ship out. Critical cases get taken to med lab on a priority basis.
Yeah, just like MASH, yeah.
Before she left, she sent me a whole breakdown of the mission. Crew, personnel, when they were supposed to come back.
What was it?
Mind if I take a look?
There's nothing personal in it. I mean, she didn't know anybody else on board.
Oh my God, watch us see somebody.
I know this guy. I've seen him around.
It's impossible. He was on the Icarus when it exploded, same as Anna.
No, Captain. I know what I'm talking about. I've seen him.
Son of a bitch. Get the out of here, man. I'm sorry, I'm cussing like a sailor. Oh my God, I got chills. Holy shit. You mother. Oh, John. Ooh, buddy.
This is the story of the last of the Babylon stations. The year is 2259. The name of the place is
Babylon 5. Oh my God. We're still in the intro, everybody. Just chills. We are like 30 seconds into this, and we have had two major league scenes. One, I guess, a questioning now of Morden's involvement in John's wife's accident on the Icarus. And then Veer standing up to him. Oh, guys, come on. That was one of the coolest scenes ever. That was one of the best scenes we've had. I want to live just long enough to see them put your head on a pike, and I'll wave. Oh, dude, that was amazing. I never would have expected that from season 1, episode 1, Veer.
I never forget a face.
What's his real name? I bet you Morden's not it.
He's supposed to be dead. Why didn't the security net catch him?
Just one name.
Now, if he'd broken any station rules or gotten into any fights, we would have run a full check and this would have come out.
Oh, he got into a fight. Somebody's encounter suit had to be repaired because of it.
Customs log shows he arrived here 2 days ago. Date of departure, he's still here.
Go get him. Go get him, John. Oh, Talia, we haven't seen you in a while.
Miss Winters? Pierce Maccabee. I sent you a note earlier.
Hi, Mr. Maccabee.
I'm Regional Director of the newly formed Ministry of Peace, or Mini-PACs, as we like to call it around the office. We're trying to round up support for a series of new programs we're launching. Folks back home are awfully nervous about all the fighting going on out here. They need reassurance, you see. They need an environment dedicated to peace, not war. But
What's Talia got to do with this?
I will be giving a series of presentations in the lecture hall in Blue 6. Just station personnel and a few hand-picked others. I've spoken to your superiors back home.
Oh, boy.
I'd like very much for you to come and hear what we're offering. Please say yes.
All right.
Talia is away so often, her hair grows every time we see her. It's longer. Look at this.
Repair damage to cardiovascular system. Monitoring Narn patient 16.
Jesus, Franklin must be.
But stable.
Oh, man.
I just downloaded your medical log. You haven't slept for 36 hours.
Can't.
Well, I've got work to do.
And a whole staff of doctors who can do it just as well as you can.
Thanks for the vote of confidence.
Right.
But
I mean it. You're no use to me or anyone else in this condition.
Yeah. You're doing God's work, Franklin.
all right.
But you're not. No matter how much you think it, you're not God.
Identity card?
Oh, of course. Is there a problem?
Yeah, we're looking for you, buddy.
No problem.
Come with me. I got him.
I thought you said there wasn't a problem.
No, there won't be if you'll just step over there.
That's right, Zach.
That'll be necessary.
What do you think, buddy? I think we lost Lou because we got Zach. Damn it. I loved Lou.
I believe it's tradition if you're going to hold someone, you should at least charge him with something.
We'll charge you with destruction of the Icarus. How's that? Come on, John.
Anna Sheridan. Is this supposed to mean something?
It's a little nice touch to have it on the back.
The last message received from the Icarus gave no sign of the problem that led to its unfortunate...
Ah.
That.
And I was outside, unconscious, floating in an EVA suit. I must have been outside working when the Icarus exploded.
What?
And the trauma wiped out my memory of what happened.
Why didn't you tell her Central you were alive?
It was months before I could even remember my name, much less file a report.
You remember your name now?
You're a damned liar.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Captain, but there's nothing I can do about that, so... If there's nothing else, I'd like to...
Oh, you're standing right here, dude.
You're gonna have to charge me with something. And last I heard, being alive is not a crime.
I'm going to charge you with the destruction of the Icarus.
Until I send them my report, you are still dead. That means you've got no rights.
Playing a very dangerous game, Captain.
Is he?
And here you sit, not a scratch. Now something here doesn't add up. I intend to find out what
Get
happened.
Talia. That's why she's here.
The next month, the next year, the next 500 years. But you will not leave here until I know the truth.
That's it, John. And John, with that, I am now in Camp Sheridan. I will love Jeff forever. But that scene right there proved to me that you are the commander of Babylon 5, my friend. Chills, man.
By the time they get here, half of them are beyond hope.
Beyond help, yes. beyond hope. You believe in God, Susan?
I suppose. But I was raised a Jew. I went to temple. I was bat mitzvahed.
I didn't ask how you spent your adolescence. I asked if you believe in God.
Most of the time.
Most of the time.
I'm a foundationist.
I've never heard of that one.
See, the idea is that God is too big to be defined by words. Sort of like Zeno's paradox. The closer you get to defining God, the further away it gets. And his eyes grab hold of you the way a drowning man grabs hold of anything to keep from sinking. I mean, afraid. Just at the last, it's as if they look past you to something else, and the look on their face, it's like nothing you can describe. The moment that they look past you, you can't help but meet their gaze, and just for an instant, you see God reflected in their eyes. I've seen a lot of reflected gods today, Susan. And I'm wondering how we can keep believing in them when they've stopped believing in us.
Crazy.
How many days did it take to get there?
3, I think.
It's a 5-day jump to the Vegas system. What was the doctor's name? What was the ID number of the transport? What was the name of her captain?
I told you I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, you damn well better start remembering, mister, because by God, by the time I am done with you, you will wish you had died on the Icarus.
No, John. Oh my God, dude.
We cannot hope to make peace with...
Zach's there beside Talia.
And that, quite simply, is what the Ministry of Peace is all about. Now,
I better write down Ministry of Peace.
as the name implies, you must also be watchful. Peace can be made or broken with a gun, a word, an idea, even a thought.
Armbands. Nothing ever goes wrong with those.
Protecting society from misinformation and harmful ideas. We're less interested in actions than we are in attitudes.
Oh boy.
Protect society against its own worst instincts. And by taking these bold steps...
The unsavory members of society?
Captain. All I need is to find one verifiable lie.
Captain, you've had this guy in here for over 10 hours. You still haven't charged him with anything.
I'm aware of that, Mr. Garibaldi.
No, sir, I don't think you are.
No, Mike, this is not... We're not doing the laws here.
I'll assume full responsibility.
Can't do that. As head of security, every prisoner is my direct responsibility. I'm the one who's ultimately accountable, and it's my butt that'll be brought up on charges.
Mike, he's not alive.
He's hiding something.
Of course he is. And so are half the people on this station, but you can't go around arresting them for it. His station record is clean as a whistle. So let me cut him loose. I'll follow him around until I can find something to charge him with.
I won't let him out of the box.
Yeah.
Okay, so now what? You gonna charge me with insubordination? Is that it? You wanna lock me up in the next cell? You pull the trigger on this one, Captain. You damned well better be prepared to back it up.
You don't think he is? Dude!
If he knows what happened to Anna, if he is somehow responsible for...
That's what you can charge him with, bro.
I'm sorry. I can't let him go.
Well, I'm sorry, too. Because I can't be here as chief of security while some...
Oh, Mike. This is the hill you're dying on? John, I'm with you, bud. I'm with you on this one, man. And if Mike knew everything that we knew, he'd be with us, too.
Yes.
We've got Veer Cotto asking to see you, Captain.
It'll have to wait.
He says it's urgent.
Come on, you need to talk to Veer.
Yes, sir. Anything else?
Zach, don't turn evil. How's that?
Find Talia Winters. Bring her here.
That's it, buddy.
Nonetheless, Ambassador Malari has asked for me to insist upon his immediate release. He's an official guest of the Centauri Republic.
Oh, boy.
That is an awfully long way to go on behalf of this guy. Why? What's he mean to Londo? Who is he?
But I've told you we are extending diplomatic immunity to Mr. Morton, so please release him.
Diplomatic immunity only applies when the subject is charged with a crime, so we're holding him in protective custody.
Ah, that's good. Veer, come on, man. You can help with this.
Captain, look, you're forcing me into a position where I'm going to have to report this, and I don't want to have to do that. Don't you understand?
I do understand, Commander. I know how I look, I know how I sound, but I have to do this.
Yes.
When she died, she took the best part of me with her. I survived by telling myself that it was an accident, like everybody said, and focusing on the one other thing that I had left, my job.
Right, buddy.
That's all turned upside down. Maybe she was killed by that man sitting in...
That's right, man.
If you were in my position, would you let him go? If you had that doubt in your mind, could you?
No.
No, I couldn't.
Then help him.
Because the other possibility is that if he is alive, then maybe she is alive. And either way, I have to know.
No, we just need the info, man. Don't put hope in your heart, bud.
Psychor rules prohibit unauthorized scans in civil or criminal investigations.
How can it be unauthorized? According to Earth Central Records, he is supposed to be dead.
Captain, you're trying to use the letter of the law to defeat the spirit of the law. Now, if you can get him to agree to a scan without duress...
He won't.
Then there's nothing I can do.
Why? And escort Miss Winters back to her quarters through Blue 7.
But, sir, that'll put her in the same hall as Morden. They'll pass each other.
That's right.
They will.
John, I'm with you, buddy. I'm 100% with you on this.
I got her. Get him out of here.
Holy shit, those guys are with him. Those arachnid things are with him. Holy shit.
It was terrible, like falling into a bottomless well. And cold. So cold.
They're with him.
A shape. I don't know. It was probably nothing.
Zach's here too.
Miss Winters, for what it's worth, I'm sorry. I didn't think that.
Yeah, she knows you're lying, bud.
Well, her reaction tells me there's a lot more to this guy than even I thought. And that's a start.
Not enough to hold him on, though, dude.
You and I, our job descriptions are different. But inside, we both carry this silly notion that we can fix everything.
Boy, amazing writing.
But you don't have to face it alone.
Oh my God, everybody just stepping it up.
We have to speak with you about Mr.
Oh
Morden.
my God.
You must release him at once.
Why?
You too? The both of you?
Kosh?
You have to trust us, Captain. If you do not release him quickly, everyone here is in terrible danger.
Not until I get some answers, once and for all.
Then we will give you those answers. But be warned. Once you know his secret, once you know what we have known for the last 3 years, you'll never sleep well again.
I don't sleep well now. Kosh, could you chime in on this, dude?
Once, long ago, they walked among the stars like giants, vast and timeless. They taught the younger races, explored beyond the rim, created great empires. Some simply disappeared.
Delenn.
Yeah, enough of this. Get to the point.
But what does any of this have to do with Morden?
Not all of the first ones have gone away.
We're all standing now.
Waiting for the day when they may be needed. When the shadows come again.
Shadows?
We have no other name for them.
Is this Kosh? Yeah. This is the Vorlon?
The last great war against the shadows was 10,000 years ago. It was the last time the ancients walked openly among us. 1,000 years ago, the shadows returned to their places of power, rebuilt them, and began to stretch forth their hand. Before they could strike, they were defeated by an alliance of worlds, including the Minbari, and the few remaining First Ones.
The Vorlon. She looked over at him.
First Ones went away. All but one.
Kosh.
Left. Where?
Beside you. Oh my God.
You would be recognized.
Recognized? By whom?
Everyone.
For centuries, centuries, the Vorlons stood alone, the last remaining guardians.
I knew it.
If yes was the answer,
what was
the question?
Have the shadows returned to Sahadum?
Sheridan, learn.
Icarus, your wife's ship, sent to investigate the ruins of an ancient race.
Zahadum.
Zahadum.
Oh my god. Fantastic graphics. They are like arachnid.
The Icarus. They found something. They woke something up.
Yeah.
Those who would not serve were killed.
But were they all killed?
Yeah, was Anna still... Oh my god.
Maybe some of them were kept alive as prisoners. Anna might still be alive. Mordin
must be released.
No. I'm sorry.
If you push Mordin, sooner or later, he will tell you what happened. Then he will be killed. And you will be killed. The shadows will move now, before we're ready for them.
How are they going to know?
Because Mordin is never alone.
He's got two with him.
We are on our own. We will have only one chance to stop them, and if we fail, billions will die. You told Jakar he had to decide between revenge and the good of his own people. Now you must make the same decision, Captain.
Oh my god.
We're studied ancient history, 20th century, World War II.
Well, not really. I always used to fall asleep in history class.
The Germans had a secret code they used for all their important messages. It was called Enigma. What they didn't know was that the British had cracked the code. One day, Churchill's people intercepted a message authorizing the bombing of a city named Coventry.
They allowed it to happen.
The Germans would know their code had been broken and switch to another system.
Yeah.
If that happened, it could cost the Allies the entire war.
So, what happened?
They let it happen.
And on November 14th, 1940, Coventry was destroyed.
Oh my god.
I've seen newsreels of Churchill visiting the ruins a few days later. And you could just see it in his eyes.
The weight. Yeah.
All these years, I've never been able to get that image out of my head.
Now you're living it.
I'm glad it's a decision I don't have to make. I don't think I could live with myself.
Jeff's doing a great job.
How many lives is a secret worth?
Stop!
What?
There's three. I look like three. Nothing.
Nothing.
Keep the secret.
Shadows.
Release him.
Cut him loose. Tell him...
Shit! You... Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy.
What happened to change your mind?
I'd rather not talk about that.
Not so sure I like the sound of that.
That's all you get.
Hey, Captain. You sure you're okay?
Oh yeah, he's right as the rain. Yeah, no problems here. Oh, Zach's wearing the band.
Earth wants to throw around its money. Who am I to say no? 50 extra credits a week to walk around and do what I do anyway? Why not?
Why not? It sounds like Kaneki. We need some straight talk, dude.
You've been trying to help me so we can understand each other. It's not what I want anymore. I want you to teach me
how to kill
how
him.
to fight them.
Yeah, baby.
Because sooner or later, I'm going to Zahadum. I'm going to stop them.
And look for your wife.
If you go to Zahadum, you will die.
die.
Yeah, that's right.
You will teach me?
Yes.
To fight legends. Oh my God, chills. Jesus God Almighty. Oh my God, what an incredible episode. Oh, that might be the best one yet, which is insane for me to say that. Oh my God. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Babylon 5, Season 2, Episode 17, In the Shadow of Zahadum, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished In the Shadows of Zahadum, the 17th episode of the second season of Babylon 5. This entire episode, from literally tip to tail, was not only packed full of information, but gave us some of the best moments that we've had for several of these characters in the entire series. Okay, let's go through who I thought had their shining moment in this episode. We'll reverse engineer it a little bit here. I think that this was Zach's best episode. This was awesome. I think Jeff Conaway's doing an incredible job. Again, it just shows, I always feel bad whenever I see Jeff because, to know that his life ended basically as a result of his addictions and things like that. The dude had tremendous talent. He had tremendous talent. He was a triple threat. I mean, I'm just so glad to watch him. I can appreciate him because I know there's no more coming as far as performances go. And I thought he did a really excellent job in this episode. Really good chemistry with Sheridan. I thought was really, really good stuff. Veer, come on. This was the moment where I went from like, hey, Veer to Veer. Like, he is now one of my favorites. I mean, just the exchange with Morden. And you know what? A complete disclosure. The dude that plays Morden is fantastic because you just despise him. He is evoking the appropriate emotional response from me, at the very least. I despise this prick. When he's looking in the camera at the end and he gives that little smile, oh my God. I mean, I give John every credit in the world for not going in there and just not throwing hands, man. Because, I mean, again, even if you knew there was like those 3 spider shadow things in there, him going in there and just beating the hell out of him or trying to, the restraint there by Sheridan is godlike. But yeah, I got a little off of the track there on Morden, but Veer did a fantastic job. My absolute favorite moment from Veer is him standing up to Morden and just saying, I hope I live. What do I want? I want to live just long enough to see you dead. That is fantastic shit. I absolutely love it. It's not a declaration that you would expect from Veer, and that's why I think it's so great. It just means there's so much more to Veer beneath the surface of what we see. Just great stuff. Just a great hint at what the true character is. Love it. Couldn't love that anymore. And then, of course, Sheridan. This is the episode, my friends. We are 17 into season 2, the run of John Sheridan as commander. And this was the moment that I completely pushed my chips in. I had been enjoying Boxleitner's performance to this point. I'd been enjoying John. This was the moment that I was like, all right, buddy, I'm rolling up my sleeves. I'm standing beside you. I'm with you as much as I was with Jeff. Let's do this, man. I will always love Jeff. I will always loved Sinclair. He was absolutely my favorite, but Sheridan proved his chops to me in this episode, and he got me in this episode. And buddy, I am with you. Everything he said when he was saying responses to people, I was thinking them. I'm like, if I was in your this is exactly what I would do. I would say the same thing, and it was wrong. We were both wrong. We were both wrong. And I think that kind of shared response to the situation is what really endeared me to him. And I can't. Again, I appreciated the character before this one, but now I am with the character, if that makes sense. And the crazy thing about this episode is, even in the moment when I was watching all of this, I'm like, they are putting in so many power beats, like so many narrative, like massive drops, as far as Kosh being one of the ancient protector races, he was the last one. If he's out of his encounter suit, he'll be recognized. Major beats like this, that these were things that were being talked about 10,000 years ago, the last war with the Shadow, corroborating Jakar's, the repopulation of the different worlds out on the rim and Zahadum and all of that stuff. all of those major league beats, getting Morden in custody, finding out the Icarus didn't really go out the way that, you know, everybody thought that it went out. All of these things that Sheridan was shuffling around with. And inside all this, they decided to drop that little bit about the Ministry of Peace, where we went to the TED Talk for the Ministry of Peace. This seems like the perfect way of being like, let's give them fireworks and we'll slip in the real sucker punch with the Ministry of Peace. And that's what I was looking at with that thing. I'm like, you don't put this was so like chock full of narrative points and storylines. It didn't need this Ministry of Peace thing at all. Didn't need it at all in there. But the thing is, because it was put in there, I started looking at it. I'm like, okay, you're trying to hide something. You're trying, as all of the fires lighting up the sky, you're sneaking around on the ground with this Ministry of Peace storyline. I wrote that down. I highlighted that shit. I was like, you know what? I am not forgetting this. Again, armbands never go well. And the idea that now you got like Zach wearing one, the idea that Talia sort of like, at the very least, she went to the meeting. We'll put a pin in the Ministry of Peace. The mop, I'm watching you, mop. So we got Pierce Maccabee, who's the guy that's in charge of the mop. So we'll leave it there, everybody. We'll see exactly what develops from the Ministry of Peace, but I'm not taking my eye off that group. There's just you do not have that type of storyline dropped in the middle of all of these fireworks without it you're trying to get it through. You're trying to slip it by us, friends. That's what I'm thinking with all of this. We'll see. I'm not sure. You know, I was just so spun up by this episode in an absolutely incredible, such an organic moment for all of these things to be revealed. You know what I mean? These are major story beats. And I'll put it into comparison. The first episode was a points of departure from this season 2, episode 1. When we first got Sheridan in here, you know, we had a massive, like Lanier gave this like massive lore dump. That seemed manufactured. And we know why, because, you know, Sinclair was gone and they had to reboot, and JMS had to, I mean, it was a masterclass in being able to pivot from a major cast departure. But at the same time, you know, it didn't feel as organic as so many of his other things. And it couldn't be because it wasn't. You know, it's not me casting stones or blame or anything like that. In fact, I'm in awe of the ability to do that with that little disruption to the narrative flow. But that one did seem forced because it had to be. This was an organic, all the lines and all the threads coming together in one glorious kind of like cross knot and then going off in points unknown again. Really so well done. Tying Morden into Anna, tying all of these different things in. You know, oh my God, it was just the Shadow and Kosh coming forward, bringing in Delenn, you know, she provided some context to certain things. We had flashbacks to the different items and answers to questions and we didn't know what the question was. Oh my God, just really, really incredibly well done. And again, just further proves to me as I'm watching this that this is one of the greatest constructed stories that I've ever seen in episodic serialized television or anything really. To me, this is resting now at the summit of how you prepare a story. It's so exceptional. This is the most legitimate statement that I can make with this. This show is so well done in its execution when it doesn't have to make up for certain things like Sheridan or Sinclair's departure. This show, when it's able to execute, it does so in such a way that is scary. It's actually not off-putting scary, but like scary that this is how effective this writer can be when given this time to develop stuff. It's incredible with the size of this cast to bring bring all those lines together from all those stories and have them touch and then go back off. Incredible stuff. I'll tell you this. I would love to know, and I'm not sure if, and again, please don't, at the end, maybe when we're through everything, we'll try to remember this question. I would love to know what JMS's original direction would have been if he hadn't lost Sinclair. I really would have liked to have known that, because for me, the idea that Anna Sheridan is rolled into all of this makes this a chef's kiss of a reveal. Incredible episode, my friends. absolutely in contention for my favorite of the series so far. If you could do me a favor, hit that like button, smash that subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. It greatly helps out a small channel, and it allows me to alert you next time it's time to fight the shadow. And of course, if there's anything that we kill legends, baby. And of course, if there's anything that we do that you would like early or in its full-length format, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And of course, if you don't like Patreon, consider YouTube memberships. You'll get all of our episodes at least a day early. But my dear friends, this is a tough one to even pull myself away from. We have to say goodbye from Babylon 5. What an unfortunate set of circumstances that we have to leave now. But friends, as per our reward for being the Greek chorus, watching this incredible show and spreading its news to others, we are rewarded by being able to go back into the episode and saying goodbye from some point inside this episode. Friends, I'm going to allow you to make a call an audible if you wish, to pick some place that you would like to be, but I know where I want to be. I know where I want to be and say goodbye from this episode. And friends, again, this is false bravado because I don't know what I'm truly facing, but by God, if John can't do it, when that son of a bitch walks out of that cell, I want to be looking at him. I want to be there with Zach when he lets him out. I want him to know we've got his number, and he's going to look at me and give that smile knowing that he could kill me 6 ways to Sunday. Friends, until such time as we get to continue this magnificent tale, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.